sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Today, it's an AFC North matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals.
I got you, bro. I got you, bro.
Set to go, Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from
All right,
Cincinnati.
see.
From his
So
end
where we
zone
at with
comes
it?
Justice Hill. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. And they'll run the option to start the drive. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Jackson. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and runs.
I'm not understanding how did my fullback run light passing to go up another level when that guy was like clearly unblocked. That's J.K. Dobbins, though.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Up to the 20.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
3rd and 2. Now Burrow. Hit as goes. He throws there, incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down.
Oh, he's going for it.
Here we go. Burrow going for it on fourth. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down. Play action. It's Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. There's Burrow setting up to throw it. They'll set up the screen here to mix him.
Right.
And he'll be brought down to the other side of midfield at the 43. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Now it's Burrow. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And Burrow going to throw again. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Burrow will throw. That one taken in by T. Higgins.
Wow.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 12-yard line.
Kid on their team.
6 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Mixon with a first down carry.
It worked out though.
Despite
With
the
the
extra
spread.
effort, will be stopped short of the 10. Stopped by the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Burrow. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. An 11-yard touchdown.
That's his zone.
And the Bengals are an extra point away from evening this one up.
That is his zone.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and good. We're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Jackson on second down. Right side. There's Likely with it. Just a gain of a couple there. And 3rd and 8 now.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll show the defense.
J.K. Dobbins.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series. They're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. To return is Taylor. 1:50 to go here in the first half. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of
I remember that one time us, man. They called a late hit on me on a running back that ran out of bounds. I was like, wow, that's crazy. Never even seen no shit like that.
And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
So instead of running towards the running back, you're going to run towards the line.
Distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger, a really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Wow, look at that.
Pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Here's Higgins out on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it past the 45. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Here we go.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. First down. Here's Burrow. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
That's crazy.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do.
No,
Let's
long
face
been waiting
it,
for
you
that.
know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a
I
marker
was
for
about
this
to say, how
exact
many
reason.
hit sticks I delivered? That shit never possibly happened.
You got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
This is crazy.
Taylor now returning it. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Here we go. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Thank you. Finally.
Bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Marlon Humphrey finally did something.
Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Here we go. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the 2nd half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
That's crazy.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stout troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
I feel it though.
That's pretty much me and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Big Calais Campbell fighting through to make the play in the backfield.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They've not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now on 2nd and 13. Burrow.
Oh, come on. Patrick Quinn, come on now.
The play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Burrow. He gets this in the
What?
and they're going to get this up to midfield.
I was right next to him.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And this has been a familiar sight
This
all
is
afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Burrow on play action. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
And he's got it down to the 28.
No, I don't know where he's showing his legs coming from.
2nd and 7. And they go play action now. Burrow. That's Boyd.
How's that happening, man?
Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll give it to Mixon. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Another try for Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, an 8-yard touchdown.
It's about 4 minutes before they got that spot.
Extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by McPherson. Tied at 14.
What are you doing? Oh my God.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
It shouldn't be this funny.
Fields it right around the goal line. James Prochet to return it. And he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this 2nd half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
No. Come on now. Ooh, no.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past past the 45.
Now I'm about to make this
It's
guy a
another
fumble.
first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 41. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 26. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Yeah, that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Jackson fighting his tight end Andrews for the Ravens' first down. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. You're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
109 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They go play action with Jackson. Rolling to his right. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards.
I think they like this drive a little bit better than their partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Edwards will score.
Look how they tried to play me. That's funny. They really tried to play me.
They're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on
Had me
this
hung
one.
up on the back of my goddamn blocker.
Power football, hat on a hat,
That's
chest
what
to
we call.
chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14.
So you run 4 minutes, I'm gonna run 20 minutes. That's crazy how that just happened.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
11. Now Burrow.
That's out of bounds.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
11 mighty.
Burrow. That's complete to Chase. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
Nice, well-coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
On one, right?
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down.
Come,
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
11. 12.
Throwing, Burrow. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 39 yards there. A big one.
This is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space. Let them do what they do.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To throw, Burrow. On a bad time.
End it off. End it off.
It's Chuck Clark.
End it off.
And the Ravens have just about.
That's what we like to see. End it off. That's what we like to see. My click-on game was booty throughout the game. Then as soon as I needed it, I went and got it. User. Because I knew if I would have left it to the computer, he would have for sure caught that touchdown. I ain't gonna lie. The Ravens cool and all, but the thing is with the Ravens, you really gotta use a run game, bro. Like, you really gotta. Because, like, Lamar Jackson, bro, he's just not. He's not it. Well, when it comes to passing, he's not that good when it comes to passing. When it comes to passing, it's like they make his accuracies like slightly off compared to like a normal passer.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bring it out of the end zone as he's
down at the 27.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Now Burrow on first down. They'll set up the screen here to mix it.
That's a house call. That's a house call. First play.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. First play from scrimmage all the way into the end zone. Look, the pass was good, but that run after the catch, that's what was really impressive.
And I think the big question I have is, where were the safeties? Where was the tackling? Because going into this game, they had to know that they were going to be tested. That was a part of the defense that had to stand up. And on that play, not even close.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Dwayne Eskridge elects to bring it out. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Goddamn Eskridge. That's funny. That nigga fast as shit.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, Smith.
That's me.
Double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
Ooh, get off him. Get off him.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
On the move to his left. And this is caught.
That's a moss.
T. Higgins, 34 yards.
And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Here's Moore. He will return it. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Okay, hello.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it.
Oh, because it was a...
I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plans being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the
You
game
gotta
plan.
squeeze that, bro.
Football left to be played.
Come on now.
Down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Over 30 yards.
That's your fucking third of the season. You gotta squeeze that one.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Walker. And he is
And I clicked on the whole division. Whoa. That was ugly.
A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are back within a score. Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bengals drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They go play action with Burrow. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes, because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow. This one caught downfield by Higgins.
That is a dodge.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Daughters. That was crazy.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Come on.
And he went backwards.
That's supposed to be a
He'll be down at the 30.
kick.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. He was able to get away initially on that play, but ultimately not much space to roam.
Great job there by them containing him, because you mentioned He got away initially, and how many times does that end up with a guy taking off for 15 or 20 yards? Here, the support was there, and they made the tackle for a loss.
Come on,
Shot taken on
get
third
that.
down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
They snap it to Smith. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know
That's
that
all
all
right.
week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
Come on. Hey. Stop the Ranger.
From the 50, it's Smith. He hits his target, Lockett.
It's
And he's going to be
rubber right there. Come
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball.
There is a
And what you
robber
have to
right
do,
there.
maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the
It's
33.
still doing that.
Throwing is Smith. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
They got my linebacker on
Coming from
DK
Myers.
Metcalf.
It's up and good. This becomes a
Robert
21-14 ball game now.
I have 3 DBs out there.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Okay.
And here comes a
That
return from
makes
just
sense.
beyond the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
I got 3 DBs out there, and not one of them is going to be
The
good.
Bengals drive about to get
Just my
going.
fucking linebacker.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop
And
them.
I
It's
should have
like
given it to the
they're
running
skates.
back.
Great analogy.
But Jamar Chase going to take it to the hospital.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw
That's
right
just
there.
crazy.
The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Yeah, no. Just.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this...
3 inbounds? Yeah.
Picked off by Eli Apple. And the Bengals
They're
are
like
gonna
Eli
have
Apple
the
do that.
football
That's
here at
crazy.
their own 18-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting
All right,
that
let's
you are.
dot
In
this man
case,
up.
He was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
He gets this one to Boyd. And he'll get this this up
Did
to the
that bullet.
30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Like I said,
And with
let's
that completion, he's
got
now
this man
north of
up.
200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other, trying to
got
figure
this
out
man
what
up.
defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Burrow will throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Some of it on.
Common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10.
Dot him up. Dot him up.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 34.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
Play action. It's Burrow.
I couldn't get the ball out fast enough. He was wide open, and I couldn't get the ball out fast enough. Shit.
No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
To the air again, Burrow. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
We're back at it.
Trying to keep the drive going.
We're back at it.
3rd and 2.
You see what he's doing.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
You see what he's doing.
And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting for a first down.
They was trying to play me too.
Touchdown, Bengals.
I get hung up on my blocker at the 1-yard line. When normally they'll just let me dive. That's the second game where that happened.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead
I'm not gonna lie, I'm really running up the score. I got almost 400 yards of offense. And it's the first half.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll tackle just shy of the 25.
That kid. Hold on. Yeah, I need to get another controller on this shit first.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember, there he goes right side.
Came out on the wrong formation.
Touchdown, Seahawks. Marquise Goodwin, 76 yards. And the Seahawks are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
I don't even look like Marquise Goodwin. What the fuck is
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well. Because if I'm a defense,
I run away.
deeper, wanting to keep him in front. I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
I just did two of the dumbest shit back to back.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
On two, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going.
We're going to get it back.
A minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Tanner Muse with it. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense?
So then you just like run through this thing or something? That shit just looked like you just ran through him or some shit. Like,
got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Running right through it. And he will be brought down at about the 6
I'm like,
yard
walking out here running through the middle of the line.
He's only carried the ball 4 times.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
He'll get 6 on the ground there. And
oh, it was actually a touchdown.
Now the Seahawks use the first of their
what the fuck? They just played that nigga. That was definitely a touchdown.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Now Gino. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Well.
Extra point up and through by Myers.
Gave up 2 touchdowns back to back.
And after the
That's been a
touchdown, here's
minute.
Myers to boot it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Let's do cook up right quick.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front, the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow being chased out left. Oh, he'll want that one back.
Drop it.
Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
No surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. And the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Burrow. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And he will take this one home.
This is funny as fuck.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. What I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot.
That shit, man.
As he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
That bitch is magnetized for that nigga.
We'll give him the lead here as we get on
towards halftime.
Now you're playing horrible now.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Out here playing horrible.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Yeah, I should not squeeze it
I'm thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink.
He's got a man.
That's crazy.
Touchdown. Trenton Irwin in the final seconds of the
That
first
is
half.
real life crazy.
And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
It's about that time.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for quarter number 3
here. No, it's on the same side. It's on the same side.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
On the return, it's Eskridge, and he'll bring it out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Okay.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game
This is a shame. My zone's supposed to be over there. Oh, in the process.
How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
What? They was actually about to let him get away.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Come on, that should be a fucking pick.
That's knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
He should not be holding on to the ball.
He nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
Thanks to his effort, they now have a big choice to make here. He just ran them into field goal range with that one, so here come the choices. Do they kick it here, or do they trust him to make another big play and possibly get a first down?
Let's fucking go.
Lost a yard. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to
Glad
the line
I
of
flipped it at the last
and the
second.
Bengals will get the football back.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at the 31-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards.
Rock that nigga.
Nice
Okay.
rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now
They use it,
hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. He's got room at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Burrow.
Gotta high point that. T. Higgs, high pointed.
Touchdown, Cincinnati. A great play there. 26 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdowns.
Maul that nigga out the way.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick
And
this one
T
away.
hanging out there with the head tops.
From the end zone, here comes Eskridge.
Eskridge was breaking all these little tackles.
Had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite. He's got him in. Complete. 20. 10. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK
Oh, good.
Metcalf, 76 yards.
This is shootout. What the fuck?
It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
Extra point open through use. And this is back to a 5-point game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Burrow. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. And the Seahawks
Who's this undercut Jamar Chase in the open field?
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got put.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw,
it gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 72 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man.
It's all season.
Check pass, check pass.
That's a jet sweep into the hands of Metcalf. And he will score.
How far he ran before you paid attention that this guy got the ball? I would have done that about to run away, actually.
And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Well, we've talked about it before. You know, this jet sweep, something a lot of teams like to run nowadays, and this one winds up in the end zone.
And it is all about creating different ways to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And wasn't it interesting that prior to this game,
going to get that there.
I saw this sitting in my chair watching a Tuesday night college game.
That's why I fucked with it. Because he was actually about to get that damn dude shit through.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
There you go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
That's totally.
Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. That is taken in by Hurst. Touchdown, Bengals. Hayden Hurst, 27 yards. And the Bengals have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Or are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same...
I haven't seen no defense like that this game.
He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And they was actually about to steal what this thing get up there. This game is funny as fuck, wow.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner.
I guess the other offensive line is really that good now.
Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker.
They hit all their blocks.
And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying this ball game here, the final moments of the third quarter.
I think we hit all their blocks.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that will tie our game.
Ain't nobody winning, you shed or nothing.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bengals drive about to get going. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Tanner Muse there defensively. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch hands as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And they're able to get this one.
But Joe Mixon can't run this nigga over.
90 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Hey, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
And out across midfield down to the 45. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick. He's been decisive. And he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
And they go play action now. Burrow under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Tanner Muse. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
There's a reason it's on linebackers are often captains of the defense. They call the signals. They have the opportunity to affect the game in coverage, against the run, and, of course, on blitzes. Living in the best of both worlds here. Already has an interception. Now he gets to...
Come on, Jamar Chase.
Deep ball there on 2nd down, but
Come on, bro.
The offense
That is fake as shit, man. They got the Lamar Chase.
But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He completes it to Boyd. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Here we go.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And he's got Hurst as tight end. Touchdown! Hayden Hurst, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bengals answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter-punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the 4th quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You talk about those.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
They had the linebacker come from the deep. Okay, bro.
Instead, it gets intercepted. Remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back and 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially.
This linebacker come from the whole line of scrimmage to kick that bitch off.
Here's Moore. He will return it.
But my linebacker is over here guarding DK in the middle of the field.
Gets him 3 more.
That shit don't make sense. That shit really just do not make
Here's the
sense.
Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he'll take this to the other side.
How's he do outside, bro?
That one covers 24.
And that's your
yards.
zone.
Tell you what, he's been able to
Come
put the ball in
on,
tight
bro.
spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people
Please, that shit makes
I think he
sense.
looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Back to Walker on 1st down.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 169 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Here's Walker.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up third.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game.
That's the game.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they look like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play, and they got it right there, partner.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3.
That's crazy. He quit. He quit. What you mean? You trying to run out the clock, man? Is you gonna score though? What you mean? Want to run out the clock? Is you gonna score? No, you didn't. Now you mad. Want to quit the game? All right, my bad. I had to go piss. Back at it though, like a crack addict. I just won 2 games in a row. Actually, one with the Ravens, one with the Bengals. Now let's see who else we gonna fuck with. I don't know. I've been playing with AFC teams lately. I don't know why. Like right now, I was thinking about playing with the goddamn Chargers. Cause I was gonna play with the Chargers. No cap. I was already thinking about that. I don't know why this shit. The Chargers, I feel like on here go crazy a little bit. I be fucking around with them sometimes. What be pissing me off is that Derwin James will make a play, but then he'll also get cooked. And then that'll be sending me over my fucking noggin. This guy got the Chargers, man. Get the fuck out of here, bro. We ain't about to do one of them type of games, bro. Pick a different team, nigga. Wasn't nobody thinking about playing with the Chargers, nigga. Like, come on now. Don't nobody ever think about playing with the Chargers. Like, come on, bro. Like, I mean, I know I was just saying I did, but nigga, come on, bro. Like, that shit crazy. That nigga really was the Chargers. This is the same guy. Alright, bro. You wanna play with the Chargers, bro? I never played with the Dolphins. And I say I want to give them a try. I just don't like fucking Tua, bro. It'll make me pull my fucking hair on my scalp, and I got dreads, so that shit would hurt. But, damn, that shit crazy. Fuck it, put me in the same line, bro. Now I'm playing somebody else. That's crazy. Fucking Kirk Cousins.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis.
Alright, you got at it.
We've got what should prove to be a good one between the Miami Dolphins and the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, we taking off. Okay.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
I'll call my plays. I really like that.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy this caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Cook again. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
On 2nd down, Cook. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Cousins.
Get that down.
Incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
He's going for it.
Fourth down, Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he is going to pick up the Vikings first down as the defense nowhere to be found there. A gain of 20 on 4th down.
I know they got the first down. Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it. But I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, a kick's either a punt, right, field goal, or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
On the tackle there, Zach Sealer out of Ferris State. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
From the gun, here's Cousins.
Looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Second down at 4.
On play action, here's Tua. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Off the play action, Tagovailoa.
I was only caught him down low.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. He'll get this down to the 38.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to find that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert.
And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
Forgetting about the first down line. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. A lot of times that is one-on-one. If you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Tua on 4th down. And it's incomplete.
Tyreek Hill, bro, I'm not catching that. That's wild.
They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
That is
So on their
wild.
record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Takes it to about the 37.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game.
Yeah, that's
You can
how
come
we
right
feel
back and
King
continue
is.
to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Yeah. Yeah.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Cousins gives way to Cook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
On second and very short, Cousins.
Oh, Xavier Howard, what the fuck are you doing?
There's some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Third and short yardage, Cousins.
And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to convert on third and short yardage with a gain of 4.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
Well, the drag, that could be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
On 1st and 10, Cousins.
Oh,
That one into the hands of
I'm pressing triangle.
And they've got this
What the fuck?
down.
Okay, bro.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. Got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
To the air again, it's Cousins. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Cousins.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Really good coverage all over the field and took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Now Cousins.
Come on, bro.
Complete. Probably
Hey.
should have been picked. A little nonchalant with a throw to the safety valve, but it's 4th down.
How many near picks y'all just gonna let him get away with?
That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball. He's way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that
I got caught up on the offensive line.
the interception on last drive, but followed through.
So they're able to win that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
Ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks you tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Bro, hit the fucking hole. You see how wide open that shit is?
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
I got this one.
So 2
Kick on.
quarters
I
down,
got this.
2 remain. Charles and I
Damn.
return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
I should have. What? This shit about to be bussin'.
These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway.
I'm about to
This is
change
going to be
this.
returned from the middle of the end zone.
Okay.
He returns this to the 22.
You ain't let me out here.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
On first, they'll go back to Wilson. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Play action, now it's Tua. They're going deep.
You gotta outrun him. You gotta outrun him. You gotta. Oh, fuck it! Whoa!
Adjustments and points of emphasis. Their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
How about this starting field position? First and goal from 2 yards out.
You cannot make this shit up, man.
Cook will score.
I didn't even want to play after that one. It bounced off his elbow. Hit the DB that was running up to him. Arm, no, knee. Bounced up and he caught it.
You just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment and allow the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick
I don't
off
know
for the
about.
touchdown. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So the offense back out now, coming off its first interception.
I never understood that.
Timeout, trying to reestablish some momentum here, Charles. But they're trailing defensively. Maybe these guys smelling the blood in the water a little bit.
Yeah, I think that they probably are, but what they need to do right now is just make sure they don't force the action too much themselves. They've got them on the run a little bit. You just want to be in a position where if they make another mistake, you're there to capitalize on it and take it away from them.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. You know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Out to his left. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion. Here we go, A run with Mostert up the middle. Fancy footwork at midfield. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
Second down, here's Mostert again.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a third and 2 more.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
They'll try and run here with Mostert.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Once again, it's Mostert. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply the offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, this is Wilson. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll try and pick it up on the ground with Wilson. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get the football back at 17. Well, the field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown lost. Unfortunately for them, it turned out to be lost.
That's the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. They run again on first down. Cook. He'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. To throw is Cousins. We're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some time. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Tua's throw here taken in by Gesicki. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need a score.
Oh, no, I was scared of that.
Tua. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
This shit is crazy. So I was good at it. Caught the ball. All the balls. Then knocked out, bro.
Try and get the touchdown later.
He came off him to card him. Make that make sense, bro. That was not real, bro. Come on now. He came off Jalen wanted to guard this thing, bro.
Here's Tua.
They finally hold on to it, bro.
Taking it with an eyelash, dropped at the 1.
That's what's crazy.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up
They make
the
it seem
first and
like
goal.
they can't catch.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop it.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
So with just under 40 seconds to go, you figure this is going to need to bounce their way if they have any shot. And the Vikings hands team able to recover. And that should just about do it. Fourth quarter, it felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Well, obviously, Charles, this was by no means an offensive track meet. I mean, the defenses were the story in this ball game. But, hey, they got enough points to get the job done. At the end of the day, that's all that matters.
You're also right about that, partner. In such a low-scoring game, it completely changes everything you're trying to do out there.
This is crazy.
And in this type of a game, to play their defense, that became one of their biggest keys.
Oh. Yes. That is just very sad.